Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I have you with me specifically so that you can look at my cat Gus. Gus! He's getting into some shenanigans, but that is actually not really why I've brought you here. I brought you here to introduce you to Dirty Judy. That's right, that's what I'm calling it. It is a Suzuki DR-Z 125. I paid $600 for this bike. It's gonna be a project bike. How much of a project? I don't know yet. We'll find out, won't we? The guy did say it was a 2007, but everything that I've kind of read is like, if you go look at your little number right there, and you look for that, it will let you know, the 10th digit will let you know what year it's made, which would suggest this is actually an 04. So we'll find out. The guy we did buy it off of says that it has a small oil leak, but it looks small there, but I'm not sure if small would actually been my choice of words. So actually when we loaded it up and we started bringing it home, there was a significant amount of oil here. That is not all of it. In between picking it up and bringing it to the house, we did stop at the car wash and we rinsed it off because it was covered in like dried grass and dirt, and just generally this is a bike that has probably sat outside for like an incredibly long time. He did say that he cranked it up like 2 weeks ago and it cranked up. I mean, obviously I don't know if that's true or not. But the bike is not really in great shape. It was covered in grass, and I may have already said that, but it was basically like a bike that's a lawn ornament. Okay, it's been sitting in the yard in all the elements for a long time. The front tire is got some pretty good dry rot going on. The back tire isn't terrible. I mean, it could be terrible. I haven't investigated it as much, but it doesn't look terrible. I'm sure you see where we're missing some pretty key components right there. So this bike definitely is going to have some work. So he says slow oil leak. If we put some oil in it and some gas in it, it will kickstart. It does act like now, and I will say, hopefully a step in the right direction, that it wants to turn over. Like, so when we just for funsies to see what would happen, it did act like it wanted to turn over. I'm not sure what Gus is doing in the background there. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be our project bike. I'll get a closer look for you guys and show you kind of what we're working with. So I'm just someone where I like to learn new things, guys. I don't know crap about rebuilding a motorcycle. Okay, I don't know anything about it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna learn how to do it. I love stuff like that. I love trying to teach myself things. I had an old Jeep, and I loved building our Jeep. So one of the things that I love about the MT-03 is how customizable it is, and there's so many parts available to spruce that bike up and really make it your own, and that's something that I absolutely love to do. So I look forward to actually really doing that with this motorcycle. The plastic on this bike doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's got some scratches. You know, it's got some special, little redneck features. Obviously, the seat is torn all to pieces, but most of the plastic's in pretty good condition. So we'll be able to work on that and spruce that up a little bit, pimp that up. I'm going to tell you a quick little story here. So I bought this motorcycle. It was covered in filth. It was nasty. It didn't look good. Pretty rough. I go and I'm going to show it to my friend. Okay, so my friend wants to look at it. She wants to see what I did. Gus is over here having an episode, guys. I'm not sure what. Oh, there he goes. Okay. He is now trying to pick fights with the other cats. Lots happening over here, guys, when I try to make these videos for you. But I want to show you something. So I go and I'm showing this to my friend. She is a pastor's wife, okay? And this is in her church parking lot, right? I'm looking at this bike and I'm like, yeah, look at it, look at this bike. I'm going to fix it up. I'm going to do all the things, right? So I'm just going to scan the camera over. You guys just let me know if you see anything interesting, that you're going to show to a pastor's wife. Anything? You see anything? Anything, guys? Anything at all interesting? So I did not notice that until I was showing it to her, and I laughed so hard. I laughed hysterically, actually. And it has made me laugh so much that I almost kind of just want to leave it on there. But anyway, so my kind of vision with this bike is I would love to make this like a Fallout themed motorcycle. So if you guys know anything about the Fallout series, the video game, I love those games. They're my favorite. New Vegas was actually my most favorite of all. I love Fallout. So I would totally love to make this like a Vault-Tec bike. Like I would like to take the number plate and then put like the Vault, and I haven't decided which Vault I would put, but I would love to do that where the number plate is. So that's kind of my vision for this bike. I actually wanted to do that with the MT-03, but that's a brand new motorcycle, and sometimes I'm kind of nervous about putting customizations like on something that I just bought, because I'm always worried I'm going to make it like worse. I'm going to do something to it that I don't like. So it's kind of the thing with like the old Jeep. I don't really care, because like I can't really make it worse than it already is. And so I'm excited about this bike, because I think even if it's not like as awesome as I think it would look in my mind, it's still going to be an improvement from where it is today. So I just wanted to introduce you guys to this bike. This is Dirty Judy is what I've named it. And it comes with a little pet. I don't know if I have showed you guys this or not. I've remade this video like 37 times because the cats keep harassing me and I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes and various other things. It's always kind of chaotic, guys, when I'm out here making these videos. Anyway, there's a little spider friend, and he's on here somewhere. He's hiding. But he needs a name, too. He's cute. It's going down in my town, y'all. But anyway, so this is our little project bike. I swear, every time I'm out here trying to make this video, something crazy is happening in the background. But anyway, so this is our project bike. Please subscribe. Please keep hanging in there with me, guys. I am working on making better quality, higher content videos for you guys. I got programs on my computer. I'm getting all that stuff put together for you. I got a bunch of content on the MT-03 coming up. I want to make better content for you than just me like in my driveway, here's my motorcycle and we're just talking, okay? I have so many like tutorials on just the things that I've added to my MT-03. Like I filmed all of that. I just have to put all of that together and create like an actual video that flows well. So just hang in there with me while I'm trying to teach myself how to do some of those things. Most of the stuff that I've done, it had been on YouTube and not YouTube, Facebook. I did a lot of Facebook content back in the day. Oh, there's a little spider friend, guys. I found him. He's watching. He needs a name. What should we name him? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you think we should name him. I have a better video of him that was really close up. He's pretty cute. But just hang in there with me, guys. I promise you there's going to be so much good stuff coming. I'm brand new to YouTube. Like, I just started this thing. I think it's been just over a month. So, I'm fresh, okay? I'm fresh to the world of it. I'm going to get this GoPro. I'm going to do a helmet mount. That way you can go ride with me. You can see some of the beautiful scenery that we go through. You'll be able to follow us along on some of the adventures. The reason why we got this bike is because my husband is loving riding the Scram so much that he's kind of enjoying more of the scrambler side of the Scram. So he is loving kind of going off-roading, and he wants me to go with him. And I'm just going to be honest with you, like, this DR-Z kind of reminds me of the motorcycle that I had when I was younger, which is what I got first introduced to when riding motorcycles. And I want to say it was like a Yamaha YZ80, maybe. When I got it, it was beat all to pieces. It was in actually worse shape than this motorcycle. So I kind of have like an affinity and an attachment to a dirt bike that looks like it has, been tore up by a Wolverine. I don't know why, but I'm kind of drawn to that. And I think it's probably because of that motorcycle, because I loved that motorcycle so much. It was, I don't know, it was just such an important little piece of my life at that time of my life. So I love that motorcycle, and I think this kind of just like drew me towards it. So I'm excited about starting this little project with this bike. But in case you don't know, I have wanted a blue Yamaha since I was like 10 years old. So my MT-03 really is kind of like my dream bike foreverness. So you're going to see a lot of bike content. You're going to see a lot of Scram. You're going to see a lot of this Suzuki. You're going to see a lot of the MT-03. I try to show more of the Scram than the MT-03 because I'm trying not to be like I have a favorite. Obviously, I have a favorite. It is my MT-03. But I'm trying to be, for everybody, because not everybody's into that. And the Scram is a perfectly fine bike, so I'm not dissing on the Scram, but personally, I'm all about that Yamaha. I'm all about that MT-03, guys. That blue Yamaha has been my dream since forever, so I've waited a long time to get that motorcycle, and I love her and I enjoy her. So just hang in there with me, stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of content, and let me know what you think about this bike. And I do think it's funny. I mean, don't you guys think it's funny? Like, I named this motorcycle Dirty Judy before I even noticed that right there. And I think it says it all. I think that says everything we need to say. All right, guys, I look forward to sharing this adventure with you. Please subscribe, follow along. If you have any tips or suggestions about this bike, let me know. Obviously, I'm not really worried about the cosmetic parts of it right now. We got more serious issues that need to be addressed mechanically in this bike. We got to get this oil situation looked at and see what's going on there. All right, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. For those of you in the States, I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Unfortunately, probably a big chunk of you guys are going to be working anyway, and that sucks. I'm sorry. But I hope you get to enjoy some good food, and hopefully you get the day off. Hopefully you get to have a wonderful 3-day weekend with your friends and family and your motorcycle. And for my friends abroad, I don't know if you have any holidays coming up on Monday. It might just be a normal day for you. That sucks. I'm sorry. But I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you very soon. Lots of stuff coming, guys. Stay tuned.